Good morning, challengers. By now, you're probably 1 week or 2 weeks into the challenge, and undoubtedly, you're probably starting to look for some changes or some results, quote unquote. And that can come in many different forms. One thing I want to remind you of is that we can become obsessed with the dreaded scale. We can get to a point where we're weighing ourselves day in and day out, and there's so many factors that play into how and why a scale may or may not fluctuate. Maybe you're gaining weight right now. Maybe that's because you have your period this month and or this week and you're retaining a little bit of water. Maybe that's because you've had a little bit of extra salt in your diet this week, so you're retaining water. Maybe that's because you're growing muscle and your muscles are growing. But don't discount the work that you're doing. Just because the numbers on the scale aren't changing doesn't mean that your body's not changing. Doesn't mean that your mind's not changing. Doesn't mean that positive things aren't happening to your body. The numbers on the scale don't define who you are. I want you to pay attention to non-scale victories. Look at the way that your clothes are fitting. Look at the inches that you're potentially losing. Look at the way that you feel about yourself. The way that your energy is increased and you have a bigger smile on your face. You feel like day in and day out, you're owning this challenge. You have increased confidence and increased self-esteem. Don't discount those. I want you to ditch the scale. Maybe weigh yourself one time a week. I'd really like for you to hold off right to the end if you can, because those numbers on the scale don't mean anything and they don't define who you are. So remember, every step of this challenge counts. Every single day matters. Day in and day out. One meal, one workout, one day at a time, okay? In the end, results are going to be there.